Well, hey there. Welcome to this Asana training. This is a series of videos to help the OneChurch.to staff team get the most out of one of the most productive tools we have in our toolkit, and that is Asana. So I am going to be leading you through some of an overview in this video, but we actually have a number of videos that are collected to try and help you get the most out of this amazing tool. So what is Asana? Let me go through a bit of what this is. Asana is how we collaborate. So it is the number one tool in working together with the staff team that you're a part of. You might have heard that it is a project management tool, or maybe you've heard that term thrown around for multiple different pieces of software. And yes, it is a project management tool, but it can be so much more than that. We can use it for recurring projects, one-to-one meeting agendas, and a ton more. It is also task sharing. So when you're collaborating with other people, maybe you're taking something as far as you can and then you hand it off to someone else, or maybe you're chiming in on something, maybe you're doing progress reports, maybe you're doing an approval. It's how we get stuff done as a team. It's also, and this is probably something really important for us to lock in, this is our internal communication tool. So because we're working in Asana already, and it is a fantastic tool for communication, that's where we want to communicate. That means no emails, no text messages. I mean, there might be a time and a place, but those are the rare exception. Most of the time, we want to be actually communicating to other people we work with in the tool we work in. So it's all in one place. It's actually a really effective way of doing it. Okay, so in general, it's really good to keep in mind that Asana kind of has three buckets. It's kind of like nesting dolls, like those Russian nesting dolls. So the task, that's the thing that you are working on. It's each thing that we're trying to get to the finish line. And then tasks live inside of projects. So you have the task, and then you have the project. And project is a collection of tasks that based on similar workflows, agendas, or events. It could be other reasons too, but that's the easiest way to think about it, okay? And then those are collected into teams. Okay, so we have the tasks that are in projects and projects that are inside of teams. And a team is a collection of projects based on the people that we do those projects with. Does that make sense? So if you're working on projects, a group of similar projects with similar people, that would be the team environment, okay? And we'll go through this in a bit more detail in a number of these videos. But let's just keep moving on the overview, okay? So how to get into Asana, if this is brand new to you, you probably have been sent an email inviting you to be a part of Asana. And if you click on that, it'll get you right into it. But for our team, we actually connect our Google login, which is your work email, your OneChurch.to email. We connect that to Asana. So if you need to log in anytime, you can just click that login with Google, and that will help you get right into it. Now you might notice you get some email notifications as default. I'll help you figure out how to turn those off if you'd like, but that'd be another way to get right into a task. If you see an email notification, you can click right into and jump right over to Asana and see that. You can also download a desktop app for your computer, and that's the environment that I prefer. I mean, everybody can choose their own. I've seen a number of our team work through just loading up Asana.com in the web and signing in that way. But a desktop app, I find it just easier to navigate, and it's been an efficient workflow for me. I recommend that. There's actually an iPhone and Android app as well. That's really helpful for me when I'm on the go and I come up with an idea, or when someone needs something quickly and I'm not around my computer, I can load it up and comment right in the task or project that I'm a part of. Now here's a little bonus for you. If you're into this stuff, you can do a little quick search on this, but there is a Chrome extension where you can actually add a task from anywhere, and just with a click of a button, it pastes the URL of the website that you're on right at the moment into that task, and boom, you can create it right there. There's also a Gmail add-on, and I'm gonna switch over to my computer to show you this. Let me just load it up here. Okay, so let me get rid of my notes here. Here I am in my email, And you can see right on the right-hand side, I have different add-ons. Right here at the bottom is my Asana for Gmail add-on. And using this plus symbol at the bottom, you can actually search for it and find it for yourself. Okay, so that is how to get a few different pieces of connection to Asana, no matter where you are working, no matter what tools you're using. There's a bunch of different ways to link into Asana. But now let's get started in Asana, and we're gonna start with our profile. So I'm gonna actually load up my profile and show you how to get right into that. Let's do that. So here I am in Asana, and I'm in the home section, as you can see. And right at the top right corner is my awesome profile pic. And we're gonna start by clicking on that. And you can see I've got some admin options here that you might not have, but really important there is the My Profile section. So click on that, and you're gonna be able to see an overview of different things that you're a part of, but then you can actually edit your profile. So from here, I'm just going to go through a number of these tabs. The general tab, you can go through it if you want. I don't really think anything there is that important or specific to our team. So, check it out if you're interested. The second tab, the profile tab, you're going to see a different ways you can add the general information for yourself and your own profile. You can put the team that you're on, the job that you're part of. And I just want to note this here. There's a couple ways to do this, but this is really helpful. If you are going on vacation or if you're out of the office, you can set this notification to on, and you can choose the day you're starting and finishing. You can even do this in advance. So if you're booking your time away, you can actually do it right at the same time. And then your profile, anytime someone tags you, they'll be reminded that you're away. And so that is really helpful for your team, so that when we're waiting for you to respond, we know, oh yes, they're on vacation or they're out of the office, okay? So that's the profile tab. Now let's go to notifications. Notifications, this is a really important tab. First of all, because this is how you can set your work schedule. Now we assume that you're taking a Sabbath. For me, my Sabbath is on Friday. So I don't want any notifications on Friday. So I set Friday to do not disturb. And that way I'm able to really unplug from my work. I also have don't notify me between certain times. And this just helps me when I'm at home with my family in the evening. I'm able to focus on them. If I need to dive into Asana, I can still check my notifications directly, but I'm not going to get any push notifications to any of my devices that will take me out of any moment I'm in. This third section is worth pointing out, this email notification section. I highly recommend that you actually just turn this off. You're going to be getting all the notifications you need inside of your inbox, which we'll go through later. So you don't need to get a second notification in your email inbox. So I would actually recommend you turn these all to off, which I've done here. You can see there's just nothing there. Okay? The bottom, there's a few other sections here. You can turn on and off notifications in the desktop, which is the app that I'm using on the desktop. You can choose what you want to do there. If you want to get into a bit of the details, feel free to check that out. And you can always, if there's something that you want to go more in detail, you can either comment on this video or just message me in Asana, or one of the team that you know is an Uber user of Asana, and that'll help you get through that. Okay, a couple other things here. You can see that there's email forwarding, account, display, apps, and hacks. I will let you discover those on your own. None of them are actually that important to what we're doing as a team, so there's no need for us to go into that today. Now, that's it for the overview, just a quick introduction and help you get started into your profile, and now you're ready to start diving into Asana, and we'll get into that in the next video. Bye.